Hey, how y'all doing? I'm not even gonna waste a whole bunch of time. Let's just go ahead and get started here. All right. I jump right on and get to it. This candle has not been lighting up recently. All right. How y'all? Welcome back to the channel. I'm the Oracle Nurse. I'm the only Oracle Nurse that there is, unless someone chooses to stay with me. I could be reached at motherturquoise@gmail.com for personal readings. Okay. Or if you would like to donate, email me at motherturquoise@gmail.com. All right. I love you all. I hope and pray that you're having a blessed and beautiful day or week, month, year. All right. I pray that the divine allows the messages to be transmuted through me clearly. Okay. Clearly. Because I feel as though some of my messages, I'm so far ahead sometimes that a lot of my messages don't come across very clear, okay? Sometimes they come out so quickly, I don't have time to process them, so they make sense to me in my head, but when they come out, they just don't make sense. Sometimes they don't make sense, y'all. I'm well aware of that. But as you stick around here long enough on the channel, you'll start to understand me as a reader, okay? Sometimes I won't even have to go into detail. Y'all will just get it, because we all energetically, connected. We're all one. So, yeah. Quick disclaimer, I'm a mother. My children are here. So if you hear any noise in the background, if I have to pause for any reason, it's because I have to assist my family, okay? Okay, I like Sage and Paulo because there's two different energies. Sometimes they have to be cleansed. Two different types of energies. All right. Let me just start by breathing, taking a couple of deep breaths in and out, clearing out my energy. Let's do it 3 times. That's 1. Let's go. 2. In through the nose. In. One more time. Whoa. Life is a gift. What do I tell? Life is a gift. Life is a gift. If you're new here, welcome. If you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel. All right. I want to thank everyone who's already subscribed. We are growing quickly as the channel, and I am extremely grateful for all. Okay. I'm extremely grateful for y'all. All right. Holy Divine Spirit, please protect me and guide me. Use me as a vessel to be able to deliver a message to those who need to hear it. All my ancestors, please protect me. Anyone who's sending negative energy towards me may be returned tenfold to them and their mama. Thank you for my gifts and wisdom and knowledge. I do not take them for granted. All right. In Jesus' name, amen. Okay, Ashe and all of that good stuff. Let's see. I feel like this message is going to be for whoever needs to hear it. I'm going to start with my Moonology cards. I'm being led to do so. you're in here, hey, how are you? Thank you for joining us. All right. The space has been cleansed. Hold on, hold on. All right. Okay, Divine Spirit, what messages do you have for us today? Divine Spirit, what messages do you have for us today? All right, let's see. Adjustments are required. Third quarter moon. Adjustments are required. Third quarter moon. So there's some changes that need to take place. Some adjustments, some fixing. All right. Something's off. Something isn't exactly where it needs to be. Okay. Luck is on your side. New moon in Sagittarius. Okay, somebody could be a Sag watching this, but there is luck on your side. Okay, if you're watching this message is for you. All right. Leo, full moon in Leo. Don't let pride get in your way. What else? One more. All right. The letter T is coming up strong. I don't know. Have faith in your dreams. Waxing crescent moon. Meditate and contemplate. All right. So there's something that needs some adjusting. There's something that needs some fixing. There's something that's off that needs to come back into alignment. For some of you, this could be definitely, I'm feeling like this could be some forms of relationships, okay? Where adjustments are being made on your side and the other party's side. Whoever this, it doesn't matter if it's mom, dad, sister, brother, cousin, whoever. There is adjustments or relationship. There's adjustments being made in your relationships. Hold on. Hold on. All right. Sorry, y'all. So luck is on your side. So something is favorable. Something's going to go in your favor. Something is going to help, I heard, level you up. Adjustments are being made to benefit you. So there are amongst you in a party, okay, whether this is you and whatever, it's another energy. Some adjustments are being made behind the scenes that is going to benefit you. There's something that you're definitely going to be excited about. Spirit is saying don't let pride get in your way. This may not be exactly, I feel like the best thing about this that I feel is that you're not going to completely grasp the blessing. um it's almost as if it's going to surprise you, Okay, there's an element of surprise that I'm feeling. This is making me feel like you're going to be, there's adjustments being made to move you into something that is going to benefit you. Okay, but it's not necessarily, um, it's the energy that's around it. So the energy around it is going to bring forth more fruit, is what I heard. And it says, have faith in your dream. You're going to be able to become more creative in this new, this new favorable energy that you're going to be in. Something's going to change. Okay, your luck is changing, so that means the whole dynamic of your life as it is right now is going to have a major shift. Again, with this, don't let pride get in your way, because I could be speaking to a Leo, or I could be, I mean, Sagittarius is here, but it talks to me. What it's saying to me is, don't what it looks like, don't take it at face value. Something about when you're receiving this new gift, when you're receiving this big break, this lucky new start, it's going to not fit the description of what you initially thought it would. It's like you have things in your, you can imagine and see the things that you want for yourself in your mind, right? But it's something about when you actually get what is meant for you to have, some of you might not like it. You might feel like you deserve more. You might think you need bigger, shinier, newer, cleaner, whatever it is. It's going to be one of the biggest blessings that you could have received. This is going to be the foundation for you to build on. Okay, I picked up on that in the last reading. I said that my last reading, the reason why I was kind of choppy is because this reading is going to fill in the gaps of that reading. It was almost as if these readings were like, it's like patterned. Okay, I can't describe it. It's like the pattern is square, triangle. I'm saying like square, triangle, square, triangle. So that first reading was all squares. This reading is triangles. But then when they come together, they make the pattern that is going to be the correct answer. Okay, so it's something about a correct answer. Okay, there's something about solving a problem, is what I heard. There could be a problem that's going to be solved for you. And Spirit is saying yes. Okay, when some of you might need transportation. Some of you might need a new place to stay. Some of you might need a new, I don't know, a service provider. Whatever it is, it's about you. It's like it's not going to look exactly like what you imagined it. Okay, plain and simple. But it's going to yield so much fruit from it. Okay. So Spirit is saying keep the faith, because it's almost as if somebody's going to get something, they're not going to be pleased with it, and they're going to think that their life is going downward when it's really going up. Okay, this blessing is going to protect you from a lot of negativity. Okay, it's going to get you away from it's going to help you ascend in some way. Okay. All right. Let's see. All right, sorry y'all. I have to adjust my background so it's not so disruptive. Um, so let's see. Let me see. A personal issue reaches a resolution. Yeah. So this is full moon in Cancer. So this is something, some of you could be a Cancer, but there's something about luck being on your side with the issue that you thought wasn't going to be resolved. Okay, Spirit is saying don't sway away from it. Don't turn your nose up to it. Okay, don't think that it's all over for you. I feel like there could be something that could have caused a little anxiety for some people. Okay, you could have thought that you were going to be stuck in a situation, you weren't going to be able to get out of it. But I do feel like you're definitely going to get some sort of relief. You're going to get out of it. Something unexpected is going to happen that's going to shock you. Hold on, y'all. All right, hold on, y'all. I dropped my cards. They all just like literally fell. Okay. Come on. I'm struggling with this one. Here we go. All right. That was something else. They all just like slid off the disc. All right. So Spirit is saying like there's something about you not turning your nose up to it. There's something about this being the stepping stone that you truly are going to need, because for some time I feel like there's been times where someone has been telling themselves that this is going to get me to the next step. I got to do this to get me to the next step. And it really wasn't, that really wasn't it. Okay. Because either it could have been, okay, you could have been actually placed in situations that were actually stepping stones for you, but you left them prematurely. Okay. Or you didn't fulfill the required, you didn't finish out the lesson that Spirit had for you in the midst of that stepping stone. Okay, you moved on too quick. Okay, you were impatient. So this is about you being patient, letting Spirit lead you. But it's something about you not allowing, don't let your pride get in the way. Don't allow this, the solution. Don't look at the solution as it's not good enough. This is not what I asked for. This is not what I want. This is like you take somebody to the dealership to get them a car, and you say, for instance, you take your teenage child to the dealership to get them a car and they don't like it. Okay, but it gets them to point A and point B. It's very reliable, it's good, but they turn their nose up to it. This is like you opening up a suite, right? A salon suite or some sort of business suite. And it's not in the hot and popping area that you wanted it to be in, but it's still, whoa, the birds are here. Wow. The birds are here. All right, so who is that? Michael Johnson. Hey, how are you? So this is like, I didn't even see that while I was talking. So yeah, this could resonate with you. This is like somebody who gets a home or gets something that, they in their mind they imagine it to look a certain way and be a certain way, but when you get it, it doesn't look exactly like you imagine. I'm going back to where I came from. So Spirit is saying, I'm going back to where I came from. You could be going back home. You could have to go back home for a little bit. Okay. You can go back to something. You might end up going back to something that was familiar to you, and you might not like it for some of you. This is like somebody actually wanted to help you, and you're saying it might not be what you want. Okay, you feel like I could do it on my own and get better. Somebody's going to offer you something, and it might not be exactly what you want, so you might decline it. This is why Spirit is saying, don't. Oh my goodness, y'all. When I tell you I'm on point, I'm on point. Do y'all see what that says? Accept help. Y'all hit that like button. Quit playing. Quit playing. Somebody need to hear this. This is the truth. See, I need to talk to somebody here today. This is like, I need to speak to somebody here today who has, who doesn't understand the unshakable faith that you're going to need to have to walk into this new purpose that God is about to give you. Okay? Whoa. Whoa. Come on now. I ain't trying to preach to y'all, but I'm feeling like there's an energy that needs to touch back home with base. Touch back in, get back into reality. Snap out of it, get out of your mind. Okay? You need to be, like I said, balance spirituality with practicality. You need to be practical right now. You need to move strategic. Yes, this might not be where you want to be, but you're going to be able to stay there for a fraction of the cost, or it's going to be for free for some of y'all. Okay? You might have thought that you was ready to move into a condo, skyrise, high-rise, wherever. Maybe you have that. Maybe you have to move down a floor. Okay? Maybe you have to go down a bedroom. All right? Maybe you might have to, maybe your job and what you're doing, maybe you might have to pump out a little bit more work in order to maintain what you have. But whatever it is, this is about you appreciating what you have, accepting the help. You're going to receive some sort of assistance for something. Look at the bigger picture. You are good enough. Look at the bigger picture. You are good enough. This is, I could be talking to a Sagittarius again, or a Virgo. Okay? But this is about you understanding that you won't be in this for forever. Use this as a temporary, again, stepping stone to get to where you need to go to. You are good enough. Whatever you have, I don't care if you stay in a ran down apartment, wherever you live, okay? Your car can be, make it the best, okay? Keep the car clean, keep it washed, okay? Vacuum it out, make it yours. If you go from a, I don't know, a 5-bedroom, 6-bedroom house down to one, sharing a room with somebody, make your side of the room the best side of the room possible, okay? Put you a plug, you know what I'm saying? Put you a plug in on your side of the wall with your app. You got your own outlet, okay? Get your brand new, buy you some sheets and covers. It's something about somebody starting over from the bottom. I'm seeing a mother that is sleeping on the floor with her kids. I'm really seeing that. Somebody literally doesn't have basic necessities. Okay, but they're going to get blessed. This is like, no, you might have to move away from your family. You might have to strip yourself of all of the worldly things around you. Okay, this is going to be for your best good. It's something about Spirit is going to put you in a state where you are more like, I don't know, I feel like it's like a hunger for more. It's going to be a motivation. Spirit is about to put a fire under somebody. What? Y'all, look at the bottom of this deck. Step out of your comfort zone. A win-win outcome in forecast. So this is going to benefit you. This is like you getting out of somewhere in the nick of time. Yeah, you might not want to go where you're going, but you're getting out in the nick of time. Like you can find out where you're staying at in this nice luxury place, or wherever you're at. Okay, you could find out that there's been a slew of robberies, and you're getting pulled out the community and put in somewhere that's a little bit lower class than what you would like, but it's safer. Okay, this is about you getting out and doing what you need to do. I'm also seeing somebody, you could be walking away from a situation, walking away from a situation that no longer serves you, whether this is like, again, a relationship. But I also want to go back to what I was talking about you working on you and people around you working on themselves. There's adjustments that are at play so you can be looked at in the light that you need to be looked in. I guess it's something about people looking at you in a different light, okay? Because people are going to look at you and say, I could never do that. I can never start from the bottom like that. But that's going to be your success story. And it's like people are going to see you level up and grow so rapidly. They're going to almost think that it came to you easy, but they're going to forget that time where they came in and they judged something about you that they had better than yours. Okay, they're going to forget about how you sacrifice. Okay, you're sacrificing for your success. That is what I am feeling. You're making the ultimate sacrifices for your success, and whatever it is that's coming towards you, success wise, it's going to find you. You're not going to have to go look for it. You're going to know that this is for you because it's going to come find you. It's like it's going to land right in your lap. Whatever this is that's coming towards you, this luck on your side, is literally going to feel like it fell out the sky on your lap. And it's probably not going to be something that you might turn your nose up to it. You might not like it. What do we have? Set your intentions with precision. So there's something about when you get into this new space, this is a space that's going to help you, or just it might not even necessarily be a new space you're going to be placed in. This could be a new mindset. This could be, you know what? The odds might be against me, but I'm going to make the best out of the odds that are against me. And then I'm going to start leveling up. People aren't going to know, but literally overnight, I'm changing. And if people want to still treat me as if I'm the same person that I was yesterday, then that's a them problem and not me. So it's something about you having tunnel vision. Okay, you're going to be in alignment, stable, marking goals. I'm seeing somebody like take off a chip. Like either you're going to be planning, okay, you're going to be being more detailed with your being more organized, scheduled planning. Okay, some of you could be using like I don't know, spreadsheets and things like that to keep your life in order a little bit. Maybe using like a dry erase board, or you're doing something, writing in a notebook. You're starting to brainstorm and write stuff down. Okay, whatever this new space mindset that you're going to be in, it's going to open up your creativity. Okay, it's going to open you up to it never fails. I always get a phone call. Let me know if you can hear me down in the chat. I don't know if my audio came back on. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Let me know if you can hear me down in the chat. Can y'all hear me? Thank goodness. Okay, I do not have to start over again. All right, good. So y'all can hear me. Thank you. So every time I like get right in the middle, I'm telling y'all, like, keep me in y'all prayers because I do need a positive shift to a distraction-free environment. Okay, I say positive shift because we don't want any my distractions are also blessings, okay, as well. All right, so yeah, let me pull, let's see, let's go to what's the vibe. Then I'm gonna pull the tarot here because I don't even know where I was. Oops. So yeah, this is just like you coming out of a dark space. All right, I got puzzled. Why puzzled? Legal. So some of you could be confused about what's to happen with a legal process or something. You could be going through some sort of confusion when it comes to your finances as well. Okay, you don't know how you're going to um excuse me. You don't know how you're going to get the things that you need in order to start the process of building your life or building in a new direction. All right. Not to somebody had a child or and it turned kind of reversed. So somebody could have also lost a child. Um Somebody could be really confused over a death of a child. This is not for everybody. I'm telling you this right now. Somebody could be confused over a death of a child when it came to the legal process of how things was handled with the death. Okay, you may not feel like you got all the answers that you needed. There's some sort of truth that's going to come forth for someone. All right, there's some sort of spirit is saying luck on your side. So justice will be served for a situation that you felt like that was maybe covered up or wasn't really truthful. Okay, there could have been some blame that was misplaced. All right, recharge. Something, this new season in your life is going to help you. Again, it's going to rejuvenate you. It's going to help you shed, okay, that old skin, that old way. Again, you're going to be in a space. Here, it's coming back. Let me drink some water. All right, you're going to be in a space where you feel like you feel as if, again, I'm choosing to change. I'm choosing to make a difference in my life. And if, again, people around you don't understand it, they don't want to go along with you on this journey, then it's like you might have to go on it alone. Okay. Um, the Hierophant. This is like you. This is a decision that's being made. Okay, this could be a decision being made by the government. This could be a decision being made in a marriage. This could be a decision that's being made in some sort of hierarchy, some sort of the Hierophant came out the last time. Page of Pentacles. This is somebody. Let me see. Okay, why the Page of Pentacles? Hold on, y'all. Why the Page of Pentacles? What? Y'all, come on now. Come on now. Something pulls you out of the... Y'all, do y'all see that? Do you see that? You're getting the 11:22 on the clock. You're about to be pulled out of your circumstances. And you might feel like your circumstances are great. You might feel like my life is good. I'm comfortable. I'm living well. You're about to go through a major shift, okay? Mentally, emotionally, financially, on all levels. There's something that's being gifted to you because you deserve it. Okay. This is like you're getting the life that you dreamed of. Because this is like, it says, have faith in your dreams. But it's going to start with you. Again, I want to stay on track with this. It's going to come with you having some sort of experience that you might not exactly like. Okay. You might think that it's going against the plan. You might feel like this is not what you thought it was going to be. But this is about you having a lesson in that and persevering through that lesson for this 10 of Cups. Because this is what Spirit put in front of you. This is a new challenge that Spirit is going to put in front of you. You're being gifted. You're being given some sort of opportunity. Hold on. All right, y'all, my bad. Um, Let's go back over here. Let's go back over here. It's a challenge. It's just making me feel like, what? Do y'all see what this says? It says your instincts are right this time. Your instincts are right this time. So this is like you saying, all right, yes, I can afford something bigger, newer, cleaner, but I'm going to go ahead and do the next thing that could use a little bit of work. This is like, you ever seen them HGTV shows where they're telling you like, people, they go check out 3 houses and one is ready to go, one needs some rehab but it's a little bit bigger, okay, and then one is like, it might be smaller, but it has all the bells and whistles. All right. It's like you going with the middle house. Okay. You're going with the second option. You're going with something that needs a little bit of rehab. Okay. It might be bigger. You might have to, you're going to get it for a good price, but you can invest the rest of your money into it. Okay. You can fix it up. You can fix it up with the extra money that you're getting. Okay. So some of you could be getting something that might need to be fixed up. I keep feeling that. This is going to make you feel so fulfilled. You're going to feel like you can afford it. It's not going to drain you, okay? But for some of you, this is like, again, with the mindset thing versus if it's not a physical thing that you're getting, mentally, you're going into a space where you're going to be making the best decisions that are for you, and you're not going to be making them based off of everybody who's around you and what they would do, okay? This is like somebody saying, "Oh, you wear a non-name brand." I would never not put on no name brand. No, you might have to go to a space in your life where you might not be able to wear name brand, okay? Or yeah, you can't get your hair done. You can't like what? You settle to work at McDonald's. Like, I would never work at McDonald's. Sometimes you might have to, okay? The Magician. This is about you showing people how powerful you are, okay? How tapped into the divine you are. It's like you knock me back 10, but I come back up 20, okay? This is like I'm using all the resources that I have, and I'm creating something magnificent. I'm creating something beautiful, all right? I'm building something. Y'all, it says your instincts are right this time, so you're on to something, okay? You're on to something. It's like everybody passing up on a dog. It's like going to adopt a pet that everybody passed up on, but you took it, and then that pet end up, I don't know, it's a greyhound, and you put the greyhound in the race and it beat everything, beat all the other greyhounds and get you paid. This is like nobody wants the horse, but you get the horse and you go race the horse and the horse gets you paid. This is like you're having some sort of gift. It's like a gift. I keep hearing gift horse. Okay, somebody's going to be a gift horse, and Spirit is telling you right now, do not look a gift horse in the face, okay? Or whatever that saying is, somebody's going to want to give to you. You need to have your hand open. Give me, okay? Thank you. All right? Somebody's like coming into, literally, okay, what's in the moon? What's behind the moon? What's behind the moon? I really need to know. I want to know. A freaking celebration, y'all. Why the 3 of Cups? The Fool. Because you decided to take some sort of leap. There's going to be a lot of background noise, okay? There's going to be a lot of background noise in your life, okay, with people that are going to see you level up so rapidly. It's going to almost shake them. It's going to make them feel a lot of jealousy. A lot of jealousy. Okay, but you're going to need to have the strength to be able to get past these negative thoughts that are being thrown at you. People are going to, with the Chariot in reverse, you're going to have people that's going to try to slow you down, keep you stagnant, distractions. People are going to have attitudes because you ain't called them in 2, 3, 4 days. Okay, maybe you're going to go missing. Maybe you're going to miss a birthday. Maybe you're going to miss a Christmas. Maybe you're going to miss a Thanksgiving. Okay. There's some people out here that's like, no, I always go to Thanksgiving. It's my thing. I got to go. No, your life is going to change so drastic that you might not be able to make it. Do you understand what I am telling you? You're going to be completely on a new schedule. That's why I kept saying like schedules, dates, times. You're like checking off lists. You're going to be more dedicated to investing into yourself than to investing into other people and their happiness. Okay? People are going to have to come catch you and meet up with you when they want to see you. Okay? On your time. And if they choose not to when it's your time, when it's on your time, then so be it. Because I feel like you're going into a new space. Look, 6 of Wands. With the strength. You're persevering. You're going to go through some sort of process, metamorphosis that changes you as an entire person. I already gave y'all the keys. It's going to be a situation that you're going to go through that you're not going to like. You're going to look at it like, this car, this is not the car I wanted. You're going to look at it like, it might be an older model. It might be the car you wanted, but it might be an older model, okay? Or it might not be the fully loaded one. It might be like, you know, the base model. It's like, but it's still a good car, okay? It might still be luxury for some of y'all. All right, this is what's going on right now. Let me see what else. Let go of your need to have control. It is only when you surrender that you can release. So don't be all up in the dealership telling the people, run it again, run my credit. This ain't, find another lender. Like, they're like, okay, well, we can get you the fully loaded AMG, Mercedes, whatever, but it's gonna be, I don't know, $1,000 car note, $1,500 car note. I don't know, that's probably not realistic, but I'm just saying, like, or you can get the base model and this is what your credit will approve you for, and it's going to be a fraction of the cost. Still the same color, okay, still the same body type, but it's just not fully loaded. Okay, it's something like that. It's like this apartment that you're going to get, yeah, it doesn't have all the amenities that you might want, but it's going to be you're not paying for those amenities. Okay, you don't have to pay for them. You're gonna maybe find, you might not have a gym on site, but you can go somewhere else and go to the gym, okay, for a fraction of the cost. And then, you know, your apartment is so cheap where you're living at, or your housing is so cheap, maybe you don't, you know, you can afford to go to the gym. You might be able to go throw a spa day in there every now and again. You get what I'm saying? Somebody needs to, I don't know who this is. I'm not one to judge, but it's like, let go of your need to control. There's something about you. Somebody could be doing like a lot of body enhancements. I don't know who this, I'm just seeing somebody like doing body enhancements. So you could be, somebody could definitely be seeking some sort of therapy or something. I feel like somebody's going to be seeking therapy for some of their body enhancements. I don't know where that came from. Okay, and then I got trapped. Why is trapped here? Glow up. You're going to literally, this is, with this trapped and glow up, this is like something that's going to sustain. You're going to constantly level up, and it's going to sustain you for a long time. This is like you're not falling off. Okay, once you get on this momentum, you're not falling off again. Okay, you're going to stay there. And this is going to be uncomfortable for a lot of people, because people are going to be like, well, why you and not me? What did I say? Y'all, I'll be calling these cards before they even come out. Do y'all see this? I cannot make this. This is like people saying, well, why her? Why him? Why not me? Why? Why do they get to break the rules, or why do they not have to have a traditional setup? Why are they able to live their life out of order and still be successful? Or something like that, okay? My boo. This is somebody who could possibly be hating on your relationship. Some of y'all could be getting into a brand new relationship. This person who you're going to be with, whether you could probably already be in a relationship. The person who you're with, they're the ones that is changing your life. Okay, they could be the ones that you might not go do Thanksgiving at your family house. You might go do Thanksgiving at their family house, or vice versa. They might start coming to your family. This could be something that your partner is going through, not you. Okay, you're going to see a lot of changes. Okay, and people might not like this. People could feel like you're pulling your spouse away from them, or opposite. They feel like, your family might feel like you're being pulled away. It might be a lot of disagreements, okay, or a lot of confusion as to why you're making a lot of moves. This is like somebody moving away and not telling their family like exactly where they stay, or you know, or you're waiting, you're keeping things to yourself. And normally some people could come from a family where you share all of your information, where you tell each other everything. Maybe your partner is teaching you, hey, everything you don't have to say. Some things you can keep to yourself. Okay, this is for some of y'all. Some of y'all are choosing to do that on your own. You're picking up, your intuition is heightening. You're picking up when people are being nosy. Y'all, what the freak did I just say? What did I just say? Boundaries. That's clearly what it is. This is saying to you like, okay, I'm going to set forth on this new venture. Okay, I understand that it might not look like what I want in the beginning, but it's going to turn into something that I absolutely love because it's going to yield so much fruit. Again, I'm not going to be able to control this. Let go of your need to have control. I'm not going to be able to control this because spirit is guiding me to this. I'm listening to my intuition, and this is what my intuition is telling me to do. This is like a child who says, no, mom, dad, I don't want to go to the college you're telling me to go to. I want to go to this college. You're taking a stance on your life, okay? And this might not, and for once, you're saying, I'm making the best decision for me financially in the future, okay? Whoa. Today. Because something about you wanting to live your life on autopilot. You want to coast, you like your routine. Some of you like, you know, you're having your middle of the day naps. Some of you like having your middle of the day, you know, chill moments where you can just sit at peace. Some of y'all, it's like I'm seeing somebody like able to sit down, watch a movie, eat some good food, and just chill. Okay? Somebody's enjoying their mortgage. Okay, I'm going to stay home and enjoy my mortgage. I'm going to stay home and enjoy my rent. Okay, somebody's spouse is really going to step in. If you're newly engaged or you're about to get married or you just got married, it's your spouse is going to shower you. It's something I'm feeling like there's somebody who's showering someone. I'm seeing like this is jet skis, and every time I see jet skis, I think about a blast. That's just like the most fun that in my mind I can think about. Okay. So yeah, somebody's going to be like, somebody's going to be first class. Look, I cannot make this up. First class. This is about a time, this is going back with the harmony in reverse. This is going back to a time where you probably weren't happy, okay? You're going back to a time where you can remember where life was hard or difficult for you. Okay, these moments, the good moments that you're going to, when you're sitting established, right? This is you. When you're established and you're sitting down on your couch, okay, you're established and you're sitting down in your office space. When you're established and you cut on that camera and go on YouTube or TikTok or whatever you're doing, when you realize that you can make money easily and so effortlessly, you start to think about it's like somebody's going back to a time where life was a little bit difficult and a little bit challenging, and it's making you appreciate the things that you have more. Okay, when you step into that new store that you weren't never able to shop in ever, okay, when you're leveling up your shopping experiences, or you know, whatever it is, it's like you understand that. So it is not going to hurt you if you have to, you know, you're not able to go to the grocery stores that you used to go to, or you have to make a sacrifice every now and again. But because it all levels and evens itself out in the end for y'all. Okay, trust me when I tell you this. I'm gonna start ending this works. What did I just say? What did I just say? What did I just say? You know what? I gotta stay in this. I gotta stay with a roommate for a little bit. I would love to have my own place, but I have to stay with a roommate for a little bit. But at least in this situation with my roommate don't give me no problems, and I can paint. Okay, I can create. I can have a space for myself that I don't feel like I have to be, you know, controlled or manipulated or taken advantage of. This is a safe space for me. It's about you coming back into a space that is comforting for yourself, okay? With this work satisfaction. Seek what fulfills your soul, okay? You're seeking what fulfills your soul. Your prayers are being answered. Again, don't be surprised when they don't look like what you think. They're being answered, though. The population sees your opportunities. Animals. Honor the animal kingdom. Express pure love. Planet cleansing. Spirit wants you to know that, and be resourceful. Okay, make sure you always stay resourceful, because you'll be some level of your life will be kind of like decreased. It'll open up a lot of financial flow for you in other areas, and Spirit is saying in those areas, when you do receive that financial flow, that financial freedom, whatever it is, Spirit is saying, please be resourceful. Okay, still, maintain as if you are this is your last a little, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you have I'm trying to give you an example. I mean, like, you might not, some people don't believe in this, but taking eating off a piece of food and just leaving it at the table, like, you got a whole plate, you don't eat it, you don't take to-go boxes, okay? But you might, I don't know, it might be, maybe you might need to start eating, instead of buying whole meals and not eating all of your food, start ordering your food a la carte. Okay, start ordering maybe one dish, one side at a time. Okay, instead of bringing all the sides out at once and you're not finishing them, try to make your way through a side. That's just what I'm seeing. Like, make yourself, maybe start with the appetizer, finish that first. Then after you finish the appetizer, if you want more, then order more. But if you're full after the appetizer, that's when it's like you need to get up and walk off instead of wasting. Okay, I'm being minded to tell. I need to tell somebody that. All right. Yeah, so Spirit wants you to grasp your opportunities. With this population, you're going to have a lot of people that are going to admire you, look up to you, and want to come to you for advice and guidance. Because again, it's going to be like a wow factor. Like, how did you get here? How did you do it? Okay. And it's because, again, you stay true to yourself. So that's it. I don't think I have any more messages. I could be reached at motherturquoise@gmail.com. If this resonated with you, hit me up and let me know how. Leave a comment down in the comment section and let me know how it resonated with you, okay? All right, y'all. Peace.